So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this 6-cylinder here in Plasticity. Okay, so from a new project, you want to delete this cube. So you want to select sheet and solid or press on the number 4. And then you want to select this cube and delete it and make sure that your units are the same as mine. So we have millimeter, 290, and 10. So I'm going to go on ahead and zoom in. And what I'll do is I'll select center circle and I'm going to make a circle at the very center. And I'm going to press tab and I'm going to make it 33.2 millimeters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the top view just like this. And then I'm going to click on center circle. Now with this one, we're going to make this one 5.2 millimeters. Okay. Now we're going to click on center circle again, or we can press Shift C. And I'm going to make another one. And this one is going to be 8 millimeters. So we can press tab and then press 8 millimeters. Now I'm going to press G and I'm going to move this upward a little bit to where it's between the top of this circle and the top of this circle. So let's see, right around here, that looks about right. Now I'm going to right click to confirm and I'm going to click on radial array. And I'm going to go right to the center right here and make sure that you have number 2 right here. Make sure you have that set to 6. Okay. Now we're going to press, we're going to left click, right click to confirm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to press the number 3, or we can click on face here and we're going to click on this face here. So you can see that these inner circles, none of those are selected, only the outer shape. So what we'll do is we'll pan our view this way and I'm going to set the distance here. We're going to set this to 45. And then we're going to right click and we have our basic shape here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the top on the Z axis here. And what we'll do is we will select this object. So make sure you have sheet and solid selected. So press 4, click on it, and then you're going to press R to rotate. And you want to make sure that you're holding down shift. So that way, or sorry, you're holding down control. So that way it's snapping. And you want to snap to -30. And then you're good there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on center circle again. And then we're going to put a circle right here. And this circle, we're going to eyeball it a little bit. So let's say around 8.5. So I'll press tab. We'll do 8.5. And you'll see that the circle is down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to press G. And we're going to bring this up. And then we're going to press F on the circle right there, on the center there. And then we're going to bring it to the center right here, closest edge. You can see it snapped to the very edge here. Now I'm going to press the number 3 or go up here to face. And I'm going to pan up a little bit to where I'm looking under. And I'm going to click on the bottom of this and I'm going to extrude downward. Okay. And we can extrude maybe, let's say 32 millimeters. And we're good there. So now what we need to do is we need to select the sphere. Now we'll go underneath and then we'll make a sphere here. And you want to make sure you press Q so that way you're adding and you're not subtracting. And you want to make sure it lines up to the end, the outer edge of this shape here. So we're going to press end there and then we're going to press right click. Now what I'm going to do is while I have this all selected, I'm going to click on radial array. And now we're going to make sure it aligns to the very center of this object. And we're going to left click and then right click. Now what we need to do is we need to go to sheet and solid again, or press the number 4. And we're going to select our overall object. We're going to press Q. Then we're going to select all of these little pillars here. And we're going to go around the whole thing while we're holding shift and selecting each one of them. Okay, and now we're going to right click and there you go. Now you can see it looks a whole lot more like a 6-cylinder. So what we'll do now is we'll select the top curve here and then we'll hold shift and select the bottom curve, and now we can delete all of this. The next thing for us to do is select edge here, and we're just going to select every single edge that is right here. And if you can't see your edge lines, what you can do is you can hold control and then press E and it'll make them appear or disappear. Or if you don't want to see any of the lines that are going through the model, you can press Alt and then Z, and then you can toggle it back and forth. But in this case, we're just going to select all of these curves, and then we're going to chamfer this a little bit. So go upward to chamfer, to fill it, and then go downward in order to chamfer. But we're going to fill it this just a little bit. So 0.64, we'll just do 0.65 just to make it pretty solid number. And then we'll right click, and there you go. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to click on a side view. And what I'll do is I'll go to corner rectangle, and I'm just going to make a little rectangle right here. Nothing too big. Let's say just like that. And what I'll do is I'll press Shift I. I'll select this overall part of the model and make sure that hide occluded is not selected. And then I'll press right click, and then I'll go to this rectangle. I'll delete it. And now I can go to face or press 3. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this in a little bit. Okay, not too much. That should be good. Now I'm going to click here on edge or press the number 2. And I'm going to hold Alt while I'm doing this. I'm going to select this edge here, and I'm going to hold Shift now, and I'm going to select the top edge as well. And we're going to chamfer this as well. Or we can fillet it. It's up to you. But let's see. Let's try chamfer. I think a chamfer looks better here. And there you go. So now I can press Alt Z, Control E, and you can see, here we go. We have our little 6-cylinder. So now we're going to select our object. Make sure that you have sheet and solid selected. I'm going to go up here, and then I'm going to go to export, and I'm going to export this as a step file. Now, if you only have the trial, you'll only be able to export this as STL or OBJ, so just go with STL. But for the highest quality, I'm going to export it as a step file. So I'm going to say 6-cylinder. Save it, and now we can go to Bamboo Studio. Actually, press OK. Now it should be exported, and we can go to Bamboo Studio. So from here, all you really have to do is import it into Bamboo Studio, and I would just say run with the standard 0.2mm settings, and this is more than good enough. Don't need any kind of supports or anything. And yeah, it should be at this orientation where these little curves down here, they are at the bottom, because if they are flipped, it's not going to look as good as if it's down here. So you can just go on ahead and print this, and you'll be good. Once it's printed, it should look something like this. It looks freaking awesome. So if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel as well. I will be trying to pump out some more videos. It's been a while since I made my last video, but I figured I'd leave you guys with something, and hopefully you enjoyed it.